if we see new topic, then it's gonna be confusing for the rest of the classes. So we can start with a conversation. We can watch the video, right? Because I wanted to start with a new topic today, but let's wait for the rest. And you're gonna enjoy this one. I want to hear you saying your opinion on this one. Okay?
Okay.
So let's check this out together. The title of the video is "Dying in the Name of Vaccine Freedom." Right? Do you remember yesterday what we the topics here?
Uh, yesterday, yesterday, the
Well, 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. 2 days ago, we spoke about a little bit about what the video was about. Did I tell you?
yes, we were speaking about this at the end of the class, but to be honest, I don't remember precisely the topic.
Okay, great, great. So check this out. These guys are in the hospital, right? And they actually they are defending the idea that they have the right to get sick uh, because the government is obliging them, is making them get vaccinated. So they say, okay, if the government is making me do something that I don't want to do, then probably the vaccines have something bad. So I don't want mandatory vaccinations. I want to get a vaccination by myself if I want to, if I want a vaccination. Because if I don't want to, nobody can make me get a vaccination.
Okay, that sounds very extreme.
That sounds very extreme, right?
Yes, a statement.
Exactly, exactly. It's crazy when you think about themselves, but more when you think about, I don't know, if they have kids or they have family, when they spread this information, or they try to use this information, no, with other people.
Yeah, and I think they are not understanding what is the intention of the that the government uh, make obligatory this vaccine.
Mandatory, not obligatory.
No, yes, mandatory.
Mandatory.
Make
Exactly.
mandatory vaccine by the vaccination because I think uh, they are supposing is uh, which the intention is they precisely as subject,
Right.
but the objective is avoiding this virus or bac, what is that?
Vaccination.
No, bacteria,
A bacteria.
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 Uh, don't uh, don't be spread in the rest of population, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Don't be spread. Exactly. The idea is to avoid to spread some viruses, no? So it's not just a personal choice, but some people don't see it as with altruism. They see it as, whoa, you are breaking my personal choice to live. You are breaking my personal uh, barriers. So exactly, it's so frustrating when they see it like that.
Yes,
You
it's
know.
something that it was thought for the collective.
Aha, exactly, exactly, and buy them. No.
Yes.
So it's really, 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 really deceiving to hear their stories. I mean, they have a point, but it's difficult to defend it, or it's difficult to tell them, you know what, it's not only for you, no. I want you to see what they say, so you can form an opinion. Okay?
Okay.
Let's watch.
It's hard to watch the pandemic drag on as Americans refuse the vaccine in the name of freedom.
You're talking about an unproven, untested vaccine that doesn't even seem to really protect people, because people who've gotten the vaccine are getting sick.
I went to one of the places with the worst vaccination rate.
I don't want a poison forced into me.
I'm tired of y'all trying to control us.
One of the best things we have is our own God-given natural antibodies.
It also has one of the worst COVID case rates in the country, the Ozarks.
I don't take the flu shot. I don't take the pneumonia shot. I don't take any of them.
I wanted to find out why residents here aren't getting vaccinated.
You're trying to mask these kids up. It's detrimental to their health.
And what, if anything, could convince them otherwise.
Hey, Mr. Green. It's Dr. Martin here. How are you? I heard you had kind of a rough night last night.
Christopher Green is 53 years old and fighting for his life. Like 90% of the patients in this packed hospital, he's unvaccinated.
He's just walking a very thin, tight rope right now, and to be honest, I don't expect him to get out of this without being on a ventilator, and if he has to be on a ventilator, I don't expect him to survive.
I immediately asked Christopher why hadn't he gotten the vaccine.
I'm more of a libertarian, and I don't like being told what I have to do. I'm still not completely 100% sold on the inoculation.
It was eerie to hear Christopher insist on his individual freedoms, even as he struggled to breathe.
Do you think other people should get it? I mean, I think that's everybody's individual right or choice to do what they want to. So I'm not one to dictate or make somebody feel guilty because they don't.
Christopher represents a genuine challenge. Do the American values of individual choice have to take priority over public health?
By the time they're here, what can you do? You know, and it's when somebody's in a room really, really sick and can't breathe and suffering, I mean, it's just not a good time for a lecture.
But the result in a place like Mountain Home is a 36% vaccination rate, and people are dying.
Let everybody live their own life.
I heard this over and over. Freedom, choice.
Don't do it because somebody's pressuring you to do it.
Everyone has the right to choose.
Almost everyone I met in Mountain Home told me they knew someone who died from COVID. Most people are undoubtedly concerned about the pandemic here. It didn't feel to me like a QAnon convention. Misinformation certainly exists here, but a powerful force behind the hesitancy is this fundamental idea of personal freedom. But in a community where individual rights are taking precedence over everything else, you get endless individual reasons not to get vaccinated, like believing the vaccine doesn't work.
I have two parents in their 70s. Both had the vaccine and both got COVID.
A preference for hearsay.
He had heard that the people that were spreading the virus were people that had already had the vaccine and that they were carriers.
Straight up fear.
Oh, just people having reactions.
Even among those who overcame their hesitancy, there's a lack of urgency.
I don't really have any reasons to be out in circulation with the rest of the public. I just enjoy my dogs and work out on the farm and raise my koi fish.
With all these reasons not to get vaccinated floating around, it makes it hard for those who actually do want it.
I have a parent who does not necessarily support vaccinations. It was hard because she asked me where I was going, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get vaccinated, and she was not very happy with that.
What struck me was that Mary Beth had the courage to go against the grain.
People should be more concerned about the well-being of those around them, because I feel like not enough people are thinking about other people when they make the decision not to get the vaccine.
There's an irony in someone rebelling against a culture of individualism for the good of their community. But voices like Mary Beth's are drowned out by leaders who are contradicting public health officials.
No, the state is not going to be requiring and mandating vaccinations.
And I don't believe anyone should be forced to take the vaccine. It should be your personal choice.
These vaccines are always voluntary and never forced.
We don't have to accept the mandates, lockdowns, and harmful policies of the petty tyrants and bureaucrats.
We can either have a free society or we can have a biomedical security state.
There's no better place to see the impact of this political rhetoric than in the hospital. Only about 50% of the staff are vaccinated. None of the unvaccinated staffers were willing to talk.
There are just a lot of people that you cannot convince to get vaccinated. Patients, employees, it's very frustrating. It's sad. I don't know, it's disappointing.
Just a few months ago, the staff was planning a cookout to celebrate the end of COVID. But instead of barbecuing, they're now battling another surge.
It's exhausting. We're all exhausted. We don't have staff. We don't have beds.
One obvious way out is to mandate the vaccine. But in April, the governor signed a law banning government mask mandates and vaccine passports. That shifts the responsibility mostly to private entities. Vaccine requirements as part of employment, attending school, or participating in sports are reluctantly motivating some to overcome their hesitancy. It seems to me that the only other thing that actually sways people here is being in the hospital.
And I'm upset at myself because I did not get vaccinated. I've never hurt like I've hurt. It's made a believer out of me.
This is what freedom looks like in America today. It's always been complicated. But political leaders should remember that this country was also founded on the idea that government should protect us. After all, in a pandemic, one person's freedom can be another person's death.
Probably should have had a little healthier fear that it will need to be taken more seriously. And I don't know how close I am to being a lot worse. I really don't know.
Christopher Green died 9 days after this interview. He was 53 years old.
Okay. So what did you understand first before going there?
Okay, yes. In general, it's about a little town in the United States, which has one of the lowest vaccinated population rate. I'm not sure if this is in the country or only or in general.
In the country.
Okay, in the country, yes. And this is because population there argument that they are free.
Argument is another thing.
Argument is sorry, what?
Argue is the verb.
Okay. Argue. Yes. ARGUE. Okay, yes. Argue that they are free to choose about the vaccine.
Right.
Because in one part of the video, they mention usual or common words, no? That freedom, get right, and they mention of common use word.
Mm-hmm.
And well, additional at the beginning of the video, one mention about unsecure. No, they don't use unsecure. They mentioned or one of them mentioned that the vaccine are not completely tested or well tested, something like this. They are not secure or something like this.
They are not safe. Secure is when you say secure, you're talking about the, how can I tell you, a bank, for example. You're talking about secure and security. you're talking about protection of something. So when you talk about vaccines, you need to use the word safe.
Okay, okay. So secure is something more that is applied for places.
Exactly. Places and security,
Okay,
protection and
okay. So they consider unsafe the vaccine.
correct.
And uh, but what the other? Okay, but there are other people which consider that is
Who consider which is for things?
yes, who consider that it be uh, being vaccinated is it's something that is more related to the for the collective. They
Right.
mentioned at the end a girl, a young girl, who goes to the I don't know how could I say it. These little they are not stores.
Well, it can be a vaccination stand or vaccination.
Yes, understand. Vaccination stand.
Mhm.
She mentioned that going there is not easy because you are fighting against the collective idea.
Yes.
So that it's not easy to be
The weird one.
like the black bean, or how could I say it?
The black bean, yes, yes, yes. I don't know if there is an expression about that because black bean sounds weird.
Yes,
Expressions.
yeah,
Let's
I think
search.
that something like who is where or in contrast.
To call someone who goes against the mainstream. How do you call someone who is against mainstream things? There's no answer. That will be
In Spanish, we use is what black sheep. No, is sheep and
yeah. I don't know if black sheep is also an expression in English. That's my question precisely. Um, expressions to call someone who so to call the different one.
yes, I found the same expression.
The black bean?
No, black sheep.
Oh really?
Yes, please, maybe you can write. What I wrote is black sheep in English literature.
In English literature?
In English literature.
But why literature? Is any
And
other group who is different from the rest? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, but why did you search literature?
I don't know. Google
So,
help me, and it sounds.
yeah, I mean, it helps. Well, that's the thing. A synonym. I have to check kind of synonyms of that. But yes, black sheep. Okay, so you say that it's hard. It's hard to be the black sheep.
Yes, yes,
No?
you mentioned that, and what I didn't understood clearly it's about the staff of the hospital.
Right.
Because I remember one of the doctor mentioned that.
Doctors. One of the doctors.
Yes, the plural. Okay, yes. One of the doctors mentioned that he's frustrated. Frustrated.
The situation or the doctor?
No, the situation.
The situation, no? When you talk about the situation, you use ing.
Yes. It's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it's a noun that is becoming adjective, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's
No,
frustrating.
because frustrated is also an adjective. The difference is that if you use ing, you're talking about the situation. If you use the past participle, you are talking about the person.
Oh, okay, yes. So that is frustrating to have a lot of people sick there,
Yes.
and especially because a vaccine exists.
Right. Correct.
But the part that I didn't understood clearly if the staff is also unvaccinated or no.
No, they never say that. They never say that, but it's implicit that they are vaccinated.
Yes, I suppose also that.
Yeah, yeah. In this case, all the staff, doctors, etc. They actually they have no problem. No, that's why it's frustrating for them because it's
Yes.
like, bro, like everybody is trying to get good health here. They don't have any more beds. They don't have any more uh, rooms for new for new patients. So of course they I think they understand the importance of vaccination.
Yes.
No?
And I think also in the video mentioned about something of the government, because I think at least at the end of the video mentioned that the country it is being no it is becoming necessary. It is becoming necessary to having a kind of COVID passport.
Okay. Yes.
For practicing sports or uh, for employees, the school, or in general, your life, your daily life, uh, your daily or your daily activities, no?
At some moments it was necessary. Remember that
Yes.
the certificate was something needed for buying an airplane ticket, for example. No.
They mention that I don't know if describing this as contradictory.
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 Wait. Contradict. No, yes, contradictory.
Contradictory, because they say that the mission of the government, or one fundamentals of the government is to defend the freedom.
Right.
And they would like to have the freedom to choose if being vaccinated or not.
What a difficult situation, huh?
They say the one of the fundamentals of the government is to defend the freedom, but they are making mandatory to have a passport, a COVID passport, to do my daily activities. But I would like, but if I obviously, in order to have that passport, I need to be vaccinated, but I wouldn't like to be vaccinated because it's my
It's my
choice.
choice. It's my
And
freedom.
this is
I want
against
this.
what the government is supposing that it's been defending. And
Dude, it's so yes. But I think it's like these people finding ways to
yeah,
defend their own. What's the name of this? When you are paranoia, like they are finding ways to defend the to defend themselves and their ideas or their fear of the vaccine. Because like yeah, we know that American people are very patriotic, but only in these cases is when they actually say, hey, you know what? America is a freedom land, and I am free to choose whatever I want. Yeah, but you never said that in other contexts. I think it's like people getting afraid or being in fear. What do you think?
I think that they mention this kind of things when they feel, uh, what is the word? Corner? Yes, cornered.
Cornered. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
and they feel cornered that is that, what can I say? Yes, it's the government. No?
Exactly. That's exactly. And that's what happens in this case. I think is that what they felt so afraid that they start defending themselves, and at the end, after some fight after another, they get sick.
Yeah, when they don't have solid arguments, they mention these kind of things. No?
Exactly. Yeah. When they don't have a you said it perfectly. So this guy, for example, he decided to. When you decide not to take your vaccination, you are completely aware that you can die. So this guy he was very normal with the situation.
Well, I think this is more. This obeyed a previous trend. This was being observed in United States, and I think also here in Mexico.
Mhm.
Uh, are resistant against vaccines because we are observing in the news cases about, for example, previous viruses. I don't know how to say it in English. It's a sick which have
It's an illness.
sick is the condition.
Sick is a description.
Okay, so okay, illness is a noun.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so illness which causes a little red point in your skin.
Oh, that's chickenpox.
Chickenpox.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I think this is a illness. Maybe I don't know. So common 70 years ago, or something like this. No? But now is with the vaccine is it's supposed to be disappear. No?
Yeah, it's
And
eradicated.
new cases in the city, and when you ask to the parents, their kids were not vaccinated. No?
Yeah, which is exactly. And sometimes it's not because they decided not to vaccinate their kids. It's just like they were not informed. I never get the news when there is a vaccination spot near me. I don't know where to get a vaccination. You know?
Uh, I no, I didn't understand you. So you were not You didn't get information about vaccination campaign?
No, I mean, when there is a vaccination campaign, I never get, I never know where to go.
Ah, okay, yes, I understand you.
You know, and then sometimes I go to, for example, Walmart, and I do my normal shopping. I go out of the Walmart, and then there's a line of people getting vaccinated, and I'm like, what? Like, why are they getting vaccinated in Walmart? You know, like, it's so strange. They have like random places to go and get a vaccine.
Yes, yes, I think that happened because the government doesn't have maybe enough resources. So maybe they inform in general to the population in massive media, for example, television or radio, something like this. Maybe a lot of people go to the stands. So they
Exactly.
prefer to be in crowded places and working in a random way.
Yeah, because I never get this, and I don't watch television, so it becomes even more difficult.
Yes, and I think you are right. This is something that they should inform to the general population. For example, especially I would like to know where they are stands for again. I don't know. Okay, maybe not COVID, but other illness,
Influenza, no, the
influenza,
flu.
flu, other, no, or maybe to be reinforced, no.
Exactly.
So, but yes, and yes, I agree with you. Even in the news, I don't know. I don't remember something if it happened in Televisa or maybe Aztecas. It doesn't matter. The case is that they were interviewing someone, and especially she was a younger, and she mentioned, I didn't know that it was necessary to vaccine my kid, or I didn't know the vaccine.
Okay.
So what I understood is that there are a sector in young population, at least here in Mexico, of young parents that they are not informed about the vaccination schema for the kid scheme of the for the kids.
Because
And
they don't know or they don't know if they have it. You know, like it's a chain of misinformation.
yes, so, and for example, I was taking I was taking conscious or conscious about this situation for myself. For example, I was asking for my mom about my vaccination scheme, this card. It's supposedly everyone has.
Yes.
To know which vaccines I have, which is necessary to be reinforced. No. Yes, no, for not being in the same situation
Exactly.
of that.
Yes. To know what was done. You know, and in my personal case, man, it's so difficult to know if I got the vaccine because my family moved from house hundreds of times, and on their ways we lost a lot of papers and we lost a lot of things. So right now I actually don't have a social insurance information. I have no idea what kind of what vaccines I got, what not. I mean, I trust that my father knew what was the scheme because he was a doctor, no? So I'm like, okay, I guess I got it, but I'm really not sure.
Yes, yeah, and I'm in the same situation. I don't have in this moment this kind of card, and my mom says yes, that's a yeah, you have it, and I ask for another. Yes, you have it, but I'm not completely sure if that information is really
Yes,
true.
exactly. Because if I have it, then where's the carnet? You know, like where is the information?
Yeah,
Where's the
so I'm how could I say? I am the point in with I assume I don't have uh, nothing, or if I have,
exactly
they are not how could I say it, updated or no, uh,
update?
update or current? No.
What are you describing? I'm confused. Like what? The carnet or the vaccines or you?
No, no, the vaccines.
Reinforced. I think the word that you want to say is reinforced. Reinforced.
No, is I think the word is current, but a little active. I would like to describe a particular Spanish, but I don't know if active, current, or or
Current. I think the word will be current. I understand what you're trying. Yeah, because you said active, right?
uh,
Yeah, yeah. You can use the word current.
uh, yeah, because the vaccine have a protection time, no, a protection period, no.
Right, right.
So once this period finishes, you need to reinforce it.
Exactly, exactly.
So why, if you are in this in this time window, the vaccine is I don't know.
Right, right, exactly.
So if my vaccine scheme is in this situation, no? Maybe yes, I have
Exactly.
in the past, but they are not current. So it
Ah, totally, totally. And I'm not sure if I need it again or not. And
uh,
that's a difficult one. I mean, the only thing I do is like to take care of my like hygiene, no, clean everything very well, have all the possible precautions that I can get, but definitely it will be a good idea to go and get that information somewhere.
and especially there are some illness which are cause uh, of concern to me.
Yeah,
For example, tetanus. For example, is tetanus, no?
yeah, tetanus.
For example, tetanus, no? Maybe you in an accident in one place or something like this, you make what is the word? Uh, if you have a damage in your skin, that is
You get a cut.
a cut. You get a cut, and in that moment, for example, with a roasted metallic piece, for example, no? And you get a cut with that object, and so in that moment you get infected with tetanus, no?
Yes.
And am I vaccinated against tetanus? Maybe yes, maybe no.
And you don't know. It'll be like, oh, like now what? No? Should I run to the nearest hospital because I got caught? Or
Yeah, or it doesn't matter. Only washing my cut, and that's it. No?
that's it, exactly.
So I was thinking about
Leveraging.
leveraging my home office scheme and going with the doctor to the hospital
Definitely you should.
and
It's
say,
something that
okay, I would like to think that I am uh, uh, adult. What is the word?
adult.
No? And maybe yes, maybe in the past or when I was a kid, I get vaccinated, but I don't know if in this moment my vaccines are current or not. So
Yeah.
Which is the set of vaccine that it is supposed that I should have in this moment, and please apply them.
Right.
And I think that is the solution.
Exactly. It's so tricky, and it's good. We are adults, as you say, exactly. So today, there's no reason why we should depend on what our parents say if we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
vaccinated or
Maybe
not.
they did it or not, or whatever, or maybe they did. Maybe they did it, but they don't remember. Or
Exactly, exactly. So it's gonna be like that is part of history. If they did it, vaccines are going to be not active today, so we need to renew them. We need to get very well informed on what we need and go back. So you're right. It's
yes,
probably now you are giving me the sensation that I have taken a long time to take this decision and go see
yes,
vaccinations.
yeah. I am the same situation. And I think when we thought about it, when we think about it, sorry, it's not because but I took conscious about this when I with my my dog.
Yes.
We adopted a new dog that arrived to our home one day
Okay.
in the morning. The dog appeared in the door,
Okay.
little dog. So uh, for me, it was impossible to say, go back for where you arrived, dog. I could have here. No. So whatever. I decided to adopt it or in the family, and it's an I don't know what is that word, a street dog or what is that?
Strict? No,
No,
strict.
it sounds weird. No, it's describing a dog or an animal that is not has not been living in a home. It has been living
Okay,
in the
okay.
streets or
Street. No,
streets.
yes, you can see a dog, but a dog from the street, not street dog. You know that sounds like strict.
No. Yes, a dog of the streets. Yes,
It's from the streets.
from the street. Okay, from the street. So the first movement for adopting this for Tobias, the new name of this dog is Tobias,
So yes, okay.
was going to the veterinary and asked, please apply all the necessary vaccines for Tobias. No? Or to Tobias. For Tobias or to Tobias? For Tobias.
Two. Apply for. Let me check. Apply.
This is locate. No, this is a topic covered. No? Location or
Collocation. Yeah,
location.
when two words go together. But if we are talking about apply to
Apply to. Okay. So
so we need
please
to like
apply.
all the needed vaccines. Uh-huh.
Please apply to Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave us a card with a stickers and one sticker for by vaccine applied.
Okay. Per one sticker per vaccine applied.
Okay, thank you. So one sticker per apply by vaccine applied. Yes. So in that moment, I take conscious. Okay, I have a card for my dog with every stick, with a control for every vaccine, and you have a card for me with the same in the same strict sense. So yes,
Yes.
my
So
my dog have, but I don't.
exactly. Yes. Sometimes we take care about the vaccines of our animals because we have pets, but then we forget about ourselves, and we
Yes,
should also have one.
yeah, that sounds funny for at least for me. I had more care for my dog than by myself.
Totally correct.
But yes, so
So we need to go get those vaccines. I don't know if you can get in Mexico's bureaucracy. You would need a job because in my case, being independent, of course, I don't have social insurance. I just have my personal insurance. No,
oh yes, so I
so I have no idea
well,
if I can go.
I think in the case of what is the name, hired employees,
Hired employees.
we have two options. The first one is the public hospitals, and the other one is yes, over the so the institute, no, the IMSS.
Yeah, social insurance.
I think in your case you have the public hospital, no? The sector salud.
Really? That's an independent?
Yes, because these centers are public. So at least here in the zone where I live, I know this zone, no? Center. There
Center?
are I don't know if this needs to be translated. Healthy center, centro de salud.
Health centers. Healthy is a description.
Health center.
Health centers.
Is very near. So the only requirement to go there is to assist yearly
To
in order
attend.
to have a enough ticket, no? Because the vaccines are limited. No?
Oh, really?
So you only need to arrive here in the line.
Early.
You had a ticket, and when you turn, when it's your turn, you get vaccinated, and that's it.
Wow. Okay. Then investigation.
Yes.
Health centers.
Huh?
That's what I need to do. And in
The
your
only problem is to go early, but
exactly. Exactly. And in your case, you need to go. What do you need to do?
in my case, for example, it's easy to go here. I think because it's very near.
Yeah.
But if not, maybe I was thinking going to the institute to the IMSS. But I wouldn't like to go there for the known problem that they have about the time.
Yes. Yes.
No? They
So
need to be
you
really
need
patient.
to have an open schedule for that day.
Yeah, so maybe I was thinking, but I'm not completely sure that maybe in a private service, maybe it'd be so expensive. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I need to ask before. So yes, maybe get informed in a private clinic or something like this. Ask for the number of vaccines, making a budget, and maybe go there.
And go. Right.
Yes, because it's only uh, once time or one time
One time.
event, no? So
Okay.
just okay, yes, maybe on think about that is a kind of investment, and yes, that's it.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's do this. I hope you can do it as soon as possible, man.
Yeah, we need to do it because
Mhm.
I, for example, I have colleagues along my time that don't get vaccinated, for example, for religious motivation.
For what?
Religious or religious
Ah,
motivation.
religious motivations. Oh, that's
Yes, for
another
example,
topic.
I don't know if is Jehovah witness.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
that,
they don't get vaccinated.
they don't. It's a particular section of the Bible that they mention, which the reason that vaccines are prohibited for them.
That
And
sounds so funny.
I respect them, but when I read this particular section, it's very very general, no? So
Exactly, and
I
it's
think
totally like adapted to moral standards that we created after the years. Like, there's no
yes.
point when they say vaccines are bad, like.
So it's a particular in my opinion, it's a
Exactly.
particular interpretation of them about this topic, no? Because if they apply it in general, for example, even every kind of medicine should be prohibited, not a
Right.
pill, for example, no? But
Exactly, but they take it, no? It's like, come
but they
on.
take it. So.
Yeah. That's why it's another topic. That part is just something that we can talk for ages about that, religious reasons, when we are talking about personal convictions, political decisions, right? I mean,
Yes.
here in Mexico, politicians, well, our political decisions are not so close and connected with people's mentality, because we are a little bit different in that case. But the religion, that's definitely very, very incisive in our lives. Very.
Yes. Yes. So it's complicated that topic because when you gather religious motivation, uh, decision, I think they are more no, not completely a politician, but about this, for example, this kind of decision that they don't take vaccine due to the choice, right? No,
Right. Uh-huh.
so this kind of motivation, religious, what you get is a lot of people that is not vaccinated, no?
Totally. Exactly.
And
That's
so,
it. That's the issue.
so I
No?
think that the best defense for ourselves is going to the health center, clinics, private hospital, or whatever, and
And
get
get vaccinated.
vaccinated because trust in that everyone will be vaccinated.
Yes. Totally right. Totally right, brother. Okay. Well, let's leave it over there, right? Let's hope you can get that as soon as possible. I'm gonna probably do. Let's see if on Saturday and Sunday I can do something.
Yes, maybe we can start with the by the first one, and because obviously you can, I think you cannot apply or we cannot apply it in one day, no? So maybe this need happening in several weeks.
Exactly. It's gonna be a journey.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, brother. Well, nice chat. Very nice chat. Let's continue tomorrow. Let's hope they come tomorrow so we can have a new topic. But yeah, that was the video I wanted to talk about.
Okay, perfect.
All
Please,
right.
could you share the link in the group?
Sure. Let me pass it to you.
Better.
Right. Of course, brother.
Okay.
So we can understand it by every single section of it. Right?
Thanks a lot, teacher.
You too, brother. Have a nice day.
Take care. See you tomorrow.
You too. Bye-bye.
Teacher, just a question.
Sorry.
Next Monday, will we have class?
Monday, no, we will have class.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Right. Thanks a
Bye,
lot.
brother. Have a good day. See you later.